A book of almost 500 pages is not an easy task, especially as it relates to an equally complex human being like Sule Lamido. So whatever I present to you today is basically an appetizer, and also to encourage you to read the book. It's a big book, but when you start reading, you can hardly drop it. The book, being true to myself, is an autobiography that chronicles the life and times of Sule Lamido. Sule offers us an insight into his childhood in Bamaina village, that is in Jigawa State, his basic schooling in Birnin Kudu and Barrel College Zaria, his working life and rich political career. Bamaina, where Sule was born in 1948, was a small agricultural village inhabited by Fulani cattle rearers. His father and uncle were the administrative and spiritual leaders of the village. This conferred on Sule a privileged status as a village prince. As he puts it in the book, I was born into a life of affluence, but I grew up with a tenacious sense of empathy towards the less privileged. This aristocratic cattle rearer was fortunate to escape the bleak life of cattle rearing when the then Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi, forced his father to enroll him in Western education schools, first in Birnin Kudu and later Balua Kore Zaria. This began the transformation of Sule Lamido from a village prince with a narrow world of view to a pan-Nigerian nationalist. Mixing with Nigerians from different backgrounds, particularly in Barawa College, and teachers from outside Nigeria, young Sule expanded his view of the world. After Barawa College, Sule entered the University of the World, first as a railway engineer. Sule, when you read the book, you will understand this engineer Sule. Later, as a police recruit, a tobacco salesman, and finally, as a seller of sweets. Those of you who are old enough to remember Trevor, which was produced by Chris Leb. These jobs took Sule to various Nigerian towns: Zaria, Bauchi, Maiduguri, Lagos, and back to Kano. Life in these towns offers Sule real-life education. He related to people of different ethnic and cultural nationalities, different economic status, and different political orientations. Interestingly, it is in Lagos where he shared a building with staunch Nepal stalwarts, Malan Lawan Dambazao, Audu Dambarnu, and Alhaji Zama Gashwa, that Sule first encountered Nepal ideas and political philosophy. As fate will have it, when Chris Leb authorities posted Sule back to Kano, he again shared quarters with Nepal activists. This began Sule's journey into politics. As of then, Northern Nigerian politics was dominated by Northern People's Congress, controlled by people of aristocratic pedigree. One would have expected Sule, who was a village aristocrat, to join the MPC. But the chance encounters with Nepal activists activated his childhood tenacious sense of empathy towards the less privileged. Hence, Sule later joined the offshoot of Nepal, the People's Redemption Party, and became one of its prominent leaders. Sule quickly worked his way from local party organization to an elected member of the House of Representatives on the PRP platform. Sule was attracted to NEPU PRP principles of justice, fairness, human dignity, and respect for human rights. This has remained the cornerstone of his politics. Character of Sule. The NEPU philosophy of social justice and Islamic upbringing, Sule believes strongly in his own Islamic teaching, underpins Sule's character in thought and in practice. Apart from his fierce and eloquent defense of the underprivileged, Sule courageously and fearlessly stands up against what and those he perceives as oppressors and tyrants. Only Sule could tell a powerful Inspector General of Police to his face, "Who are you?" Only Sule could boldly tell a military president to his face, "Sir, you must resign and leave office." Only Sule will refuse to sign a post-dated letter of resignation, a precondition for serving as a foreign minister under General Obasanjo. It is this same courageous and principled character that Sule took to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where he bluntly refused to be dictated to by both the American Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, and Robin Cook, the British Foreign Minister. Sule took on powerful ministers from both emerging and Western nations and insisted that debt forgiveness must be included in a community at their meeting. They caved in and they included the issue of debt forgiveness, which was the cornerstone of the Obasanjo administration. Back to domestic politics. Sule Lamido presents a passionate account of our collective struggles against military dictatorship. From a nucleus of 9 patriotic Nigerians that opposed General Abacha, Sule remained an active participant as the group grew to 18 to 34 and later midwife the People's Democratic Party, the party that eased out the military and stabilized democratic rule between 1999 and 2015. In all